What is something you cannot believe modern technology hasn't fixed yet? Why isn't there a process to re-enamel teeth? Why my new boxer shorts are packaged in a Ziploc bag but cereals are not? Tinnitus. Tooth decay. Spinal cord damage, paralysis. I remain amazed that our system, technological, financial, manufacturing, suddenly has us dealing with shortages of critical medications. We should be way past this point. I've been driving for over 30 years and I still can't believe in all that time they haven't invented economically viable lane markings that are visible in the rain. Strange thing too, the lane markings are visible from side on in the passenger seat but not head in from the driver's perspective. I hate driving in the rain for this reason. The reverse microwave. To allow me to chill a beer from room temperature to fridge temperature in under 2 minutes. That we don't just have universal interchangeable batteries for big devices like we do for small devices. Likewise AA and AAA and 9V everywhere, but every damn power tool brand has a different battery standard. Bacon packaging. We can do open heart surgeries, organ transplants, and have some genic therapies, but we still cannot do anything really effective against skin scars. Should be able to have sparkling white, healthy teeth, just by swishing something around in your mouth a few seconds. Getting wireless inkjet printers to actually work wirelessly. Nerve damage. Effective treatments to stop the progression of dementia. Insomnia. I want a machine that washes, dries, and folds laundry at the touch of a button. Lower back pain. Companies can take money out of my account in like 10 seconds, but if I need a refund sometimes it takes a week or more. Spam emails. Pap smears and especially cervical checks in pregnancy. You mean to tell me no one can invent some kind of laser measuring system or ultrasound that can check my cervix, and instead I need an actual person to shove their arm up to their elbow in my vagina, wiggle their fingers around and just kinda try to feel how open it is? Bullshit. Traffic lights. There's no reason anyone should be sitting at a red light when no traffic is coming the other way. They should be able to use real data to inform the timing of lights to facilitate the best flow of traffic. I just want a better solution than everything needing a power cord. Wiring things nicely so it's not a spaghetti monster is annoying beyond words. Also, please stop letting companies use wall warts for the power cord like 1 to the time. I'd like to be able to use all the plugs on my strip. A printer that fucking works. I just want a printer that I plug into the USB, hit Ctrl P, enter, and it prints out the document. No downloading apps and drivers, setting up, finding the correct printer despite there being only this single printer connected to the PC. If it works with a keyboard, mouse, webcam etc., why can't this work with printers? Having to type each letter in from the remote on the smart TV. Just no need. We have very few defenses against viruses. Our best and nearly only way of preventing them is to provoke the body's own immune system into defense against them, but we have no way to actually kill a virus infecting a person. The only thing we can do after you're infected is a cocktail of drugs to slow down virus replication and hope a person's own immune system is strong enough to survive the virus. A house cleaning robot. I don't mean just vacuuming. I mean the whole lot. I want Rosie from the Jetsons already. Boarding airplanes still basically the same crappy process it has been for 50 years. Wheelchairs. Shouldn't the handicapped have functional robot exoskeletons by now? That thing where you close a car door, but you don't do it quite hard enough and the door catches but isn't actually fully closed. Why the fuck do car doors do that and why isn't it fixed? Having to work 5 days a week, for 40 years. Wasn't the reason we created machines so that people could enjoy life more? Trying to call a number that's also trying to call you at that exact moment and neither of you get through. Then you decide to wait, and they wait too. After several seconds of both of you waiting, you decide at the same time to try again and the calls clash again. Cancer. Built-in dash cams. Seriously. My car is covered in sensors and cameras, but I can't get the 1-2 that will record and save my well-being. My TV should have a button on it that pings the remote when it's buried 8 feet into my couch. AI traffic lights that monitor traffic conditions, not just follow a set sequence. Also traffic lights that shoot rockets at cars that block the box. It's 2023. The fact that toilets are megaphones for the ass. Why can't we have a noise-reducing toilet? Dental work experience is still shitty. There's no way to accurately track hormonal changes in people who used to menstruate and don't anymore. People with EDS, pre-perimenopause, postmenopausal, those on birth control methods that stop your period. Basal body temp is both annoying and not the most accurate. Also menopause treatment. It's just a horror show, even if you take hormones. Why hasn't anyone invented a decent universal translator that you just pop into your ear? I know it's a matter of cost and physics, but it's still a bit crazy to me we can't build roads that last. Male birth control. Passwords. I hate that if I'm on my Xbox I have to open LastPass on my cell phone, type a password then get a FKN SMS code. Low battery issue. Battery life on mobile phones and laptops not lasting up to a week is a major technological disappointment. The PA system on airplanes. Still can't understand a word the pilot says. I can't believe they can't just 3D print you a new meniscus. The NFL still uses chains to measure how close the ball is to the 10-yard mark. In a world of lasers, GPS, and satellites tracking, they still have to bring out the chains like some Dark Ages wizard. Printers. Computers have gotten easier to use, but printers are just as persnickety as the first one I got 30 years ago. ITT things that have been solved, but the solution is just too expensive to mass produce for maximum profit. Packaging for flour. A cardboard cylindrical container like for oats would be so much better. Less messy and fully resealable. My last name has an apostrophe, and it's absurd that many databases simply can't handle it. The databases I work with personally can do it no problem, but any government system messes it up. Sometimes they drop the apostrophe, sometimes it turns into a string of characters. I have been unable to confirm my voter registration multiple times because the system says my last name is invalid no matter what I type in. For me it's brushing your teeth. Can't believe if you don't do it twice a day and hit the dentist twice a year you're pretty much guaranteed to have some dental issues. Pockets in women's clothing. Teeth. A better solution for people colostomy bags. Poor souls. Putting a 3.5 headphone jack in cell phones. That dentists are still using pretty much sharp metal probes to clean teeth. Surprised they haven't figured out something more advanced by now. Farming huckleberries. The mess of cables behind my computer. The common cold cancer fully automated transportation world hunger. The healthcare system's reliance on fax machines. Printers, just WTF. Teeth, cavities shouldn't exist. I still can't view Android messages on my iPhone. Spam calls, texts, emails, mail. It's simply ridiculous to me that in this day and age, all this unwanted marketing spam scam is a thing. My solution is simple. I should be able to charge 5 cents for every call, email, text, mail I receive. with the ability to whitelist friends' families' business I trust, so they don't pay anything. This would put the robocallers out of business immediately. Toast. Seriously, HTF, we can go to the moon, but can't make a toaster that consistently toasts bread evenly, and lasts longer than a year. Mammograms. Sight for the blind. CO2 levels in the atmosphere. Car entertainment system. Considering how crazy CPU innovation, I don't understand why almost every car entertainment system are shits and slow. Spray bottles. They all break way too easily. Homelessness. The need to work ourselves to death for the basics. Mosquito bites. How is there not a gel or cream to neutralize the itching? If one of you mentions afterbite, I will hunt you down with a dozen mosquitoes and unleash them on you. The perfect bra. It fits, it accommodates for 2 different sized breasts. It's comfortable and supportive. Caller ID for cell phones. Opioid addiction. Like, why can't we take it without becoming addicted? There should be something specifically for that. Implantable male birth control. It hasn't fixed stupid. Tinnitus. Traffic lights. Why am I waiting when there's no other cars in sight? Finding an easy way to get people to lose weight. Cancer. Fuck cancer. Why isn't there a toothpaste that won't make OJ and or coffee taste